The future of the New South Wales government remains uncertain tonight after New South Wales Premier Gladys Berejiklian issued an ultimatum to her National Party coalition partners. SBS reporter Darren Mara joins us now live from the New South Wales State Parliament. Good evening, Darren. What's caused this major rupture in the coalition?
Well, Janice, this was a crisis the New South Wales government did not need. Both sides digging their heels in tonight after the New South Wales Nationals leader John Barilaro effectively pulled his party out of the state coalition over Koala Protection Policy. Now, that policy has been up for debate within the state coalition since late last year. It basically gives farmers the responsibility for managing koala populations on their farms. Now, the Premier, Gladys Berejiklian, has indicated to the Nationals that they need to get on board with that policy discussion, that process, or essentially get off the boat. Environmental groups say the policy is very important for preventing possible extinction of koalas in New South Wales in coming decades, whereas the Nats say it's unfair to farmers, it'll affect land use, it'll affect land rezoning, and they feel as though their voice isn't being properly heard in the discussions. John Barilaro has indicated that the Nats will abstain from supporting government legislation and they'll sit on the crossbench, whereas Gladys Berejiklian has said that you can't be on the crossbench and be in government. Now, it's unclear how the Nats will respond to that ultimatum, but here's what John Barilaro had to say a little earlier today.
We are not the coalition today, we are the National Party, and we're sending a clear message as the National Party. In the end, it felt like our concerns were not heard.
And Darren, will the Premier still have the numbers to govern if the Nationals end up rejecting this ultimatum?
Well, Janice, if the Nats don't come to the table, the government will surrender its majority in both Houses of Parliament. Gladys Berejiklian has given the Nationals until 9 a.m. tomorrow morning to make their mind up, and it's understood that the Nats are in crunch crisis talks tonight, Janice.
It's down to the wire. Thanks so much, Darren Mara, updating us from outside New South Wales Parliament.